Hi.
Hi, Kayla. Congratulations.
Thank you.
Was it everything you envisioned and more, the game plan, all that kind of stuff? Do you feel you executed well in this performance?
Yeah, it went really fast. And I haven't had a chance. I did a lot of talking afterwards, so I didn't have a chance to do any replays. To be honest with you, I prepared and kind of expected and spent a lot of time visualizing 25 hard minutes, just because Juliana is a tough son of a gun and she's a fighter through and through. And I wasn't sure. I know she's durable, so I wasn't sure what was going to happen. There were even moments in the first round where I wanted to kind of unleash, but just felt like, all right, 25 minutes is 25 minutes. Let's be smart here. And then in the second round, I heard the clapper. I was in a strong position with the Kimura grip. And this is a move that Coach Mako and I and Coach Mike and I drill quite a bit. Like, I feel pretty strong there. We go from Kimura to north-south to crucifix and like just over and over and over again. And so I heard the clapper and I was like, well, let me just give it a little yank and see what happens. And next thing I know, he's pulling me off, saying that she tapped. I didn't even feel a tap, so I was like, "Oh wow, I'm UFC champion."
Yeah, and you were on the 1 yard line, as you famously said. How does it feel to cross over to the end zone?
It feels pretty. Yeah, it feels amazing. You know, a lot has happened in a very short amount of time, just since I got out of the cage. Even while I was in the cage, a lot happened, but. You know, this belt right here, yes, best in the world, but this belt represents so much more than that. The journey to get here and the woman that I've become, from being 6 years old on my Mimi's couch watching the 96 Olympic Games to being here. I've been through some shit, and I feel like my spirit is unbreakable and my faith is unshakable, and who I am as a person is someone that I'm proud of. So yes, this belt is amazing, but the journey to get here is really what matters most to me.
Did she hurt you with the up kick, the illegal one in the opening round that cost her the point?
No, it hit my nose, and so like at first I was a little nervous that my nose is going to be messed up, but I was all right. Just kind of like, I think I said, what the fuck? But I'm all right.
Yeah, and then obviously you're celebrating. You invited Amanda into the octagon and everything. Was that something that you were hoping and like wanting to happen to actually come in there?
No, I mean, it wasn't like a planned thing. In my head, this is what I want. And I saw her on the Jumbotron, and I was like, let's make some, what do the kids call it? You know, aura magic or aura farm. I don't know what the hell they call it. Let's make some promotional magic right here. So I said, come on, let's go, girl.
Yeah, I think it worked out great.
Thank
you. When I spoke to Ali a couple days ago, he said like the perfect plan would be you guys first fight at 45 and at 35. Any sense that could happen, or do you think it'll be for that belt in front of you?
I have no idea, but I'm open to, I just want to fight. I definitely want to fight Amanda. She's the greatest of all time. I want to be the greatest of all time. I've wanted that for a long time now. It's not personal. There's no bad blood. I don't care what weight we fight at, you know? Like, I walk around at 100 and... I'm not even going to tell you guys what I walk around at. Never mind.
I guess just lastly for me, when that fight does happen, we don't know when it'll be, but there's so much history. It's been talked about forever. She's been gone for a while at a different gym. You've been improving. Like, what do you think this fight looks like? Do you think you go do her a similar way to Juliana? Will it be a way harder fight? Listen,
I'm going to give Amanda as much time as she needs to prepare. I want her to be the best her. I'm going to be the best me. We're going to go in there and make some absolute magic in the women's division. We're going to break some records and make some history, and we're both going to make a lot of money doing it. And we're going to bring women's MMA to a whole new level.
Kayla, front, right here. I know you said there was nothing personal with Juliana, but you know, at the press conferences when she's talking, you're saying, you know, I get paid to put my elbow through you. So when you're on top of her and you get to actually rain down elbows, is that in the back of your mind, or
no?
Is it just
I wish it was, but it's not. I'm not that petty. Ali says I'm petty, but I'm not. I'm just trying to do my job.
They showed you hugging for a prolonged period of time. Was that you doing like a prayer with her?
Yeah.
You weren't getting
So after the fight, I wanted to go make sure she was okay. Asked if I could pray with her. She said yes. We prayed, and then she prayed for me as well. And so it was kind of a beautiful full circle moment for me. Yeah, Juliana is a great fighter. She's a great promoter. This is an entertainment industry. She does her job very well. It's never been personal for me with her. I didn't know if it was personal for her or not, but apparently not. So it's all good. Like, it's all good.
And you said you didn't care what weight class you fight Amanda's, but like when would you want that fight? And is there like a perfect location you would want to fight her at?
Oh, a location. Send me location. Yeah, dude, I'd fight her on Mars. I don't care. Like, I want her to be ready, so I don't know how much she's been training, but I'll be ready.
Just last one for me. I'm sure you don't care, but a lot of fans are like, oh, stick this is the co-main event of John and Tom or stuff like that. But do you think this is a big enough fight that like you guys should have your own spotlight? Like you versus Amanda could carry the promotion of a main event pay-per-view?
Hey, I mean, I think we will, but dude, I'm a mom. Like, the earlier you put me on the card, the better. Sorry, that's lame of me. Of course, I would be honored to be a main event of a UFC pay-per-view. Like, of course. And I do think that her being her and me being me, I think it could happen, but
Have you had the chance to talk to your kids?
no. I mean, they better be asleep by now, or they're in big trouble. No, I'm kidding. Yeah.
Kayla, right here.
Yeah.
Kayla, so when Amanda comes into the cage, the first thing you guys do is hug.
Yeah.
You know, like, have you seen her really since kind of the gym dissipated, or like?
No, I haven't seen her since. I don't even remember the last time I saw Amanda. Maybe when she left the gym, I guess. So when did she leave the gym? After she lost to Juliana. Yeah, it's been a long time.
Did you have thought about, like, maybe when you guys did see each other? Because obviously you envisioned that you'd be fighting one another at some point. Did you think about, like, how you might react when you saw her? Did you surprise yourself at all? Or?
No, yeah. Yeah, I think I'm a lot tougher in my head than in person. Like, yeah, I mean, not that I would say, I don't know. I just want to fight her, so I don't care. It's no bad blood. She did, yeah, we hugged, and then we faced off, dude, because we about to fight. Everything I've ever wanted is happening.
And I know I spoke to her this week, and she was saying she has been training twice a day, so there's certainly the training is there.
Good. I love to hear that.
She's targeting the end of the year, ideally, to
Nice.
come back. Does that line up with kind of your timeline?
I'll be ready.
All right, thank you.
Couple questions, more on the lighthearted side.
I love that.
Start off with, which is harder, the Emus or the ATT Fantasy Football League?
Oh, shit. Well, I did win the ATC Fantasy Football League the first year I was in it, didn't I, Daniel? Tell them.
Yeah, I remember that, but it's hard
Okay, I didn't
to
win it
repeat.
this year, though, I'll tell you.
It's hard to repeat.
To be honest with you, it's because I have a life, and all of those guys don't, okay? I have young kids. I have a blossoming career. I have emus. These guys just sit on their computers all day and look at grown men in tights. It's unbelievable. He's not ashamed.
All right, well, shots fired on that. Second question is, you worked really hard chaining different takedowns. The first one came a little easy in the first round. Second round, you had to go back and forth a few which ways. Mm-hmm. Was there one that you kept looking for or thought was going to be better?
No, I was just kind of surfing, just trying to see what was open and keep moving around, stay busy enough that they didn't think that I was trying to stall. But really, when I'm on the cage, I'm just trying to see what's there, what's possible.
And in the first, when you did get up kick, were you purposely trying to make sure your knee was on the ground when you postured, or was that just a happy accident? I
have no idea. Not second by second. I mean, usually I keep my knees on the ground unless I'm gonna throw their legs by and smash them in the face. So I think my knees were probably down because I usually keep them down.
Fair.
Kayla, right over here. You made this happen in very quick time in the UFC. I know it's been a long time coming for you and a lifetime worth of work, but 3 fights into the UFC is very, very respectable. How does it feel kind of making it happen so quick?
I mean, yeah, it feels pretty damn good. Feels surreal. I'll tell you, it's not easy, and yeah, everything. Usually, all the good things worth having are not easy to attain. So, although it has only been 3 fights, there's a lot that goes into those 3 fights, those 3 camps. Even, again, like you said, the lifetime before it to get to this moment. I've had a lot of help. It takes a village. I have a lot of people to be sending thank yous to, and this belt, a piece of it belongs to each and every one of them. So I'm just eternally grateful, and I'm blessed. I get to live my dreams out loud and chase them and teach my children that, this is how you live your life on fire.
I know you've walked into your gym with a championship belt before, but this one has to be a little bit more special. When you bring this belt to ATT for the first time, how do you expect that to go?
Man, that's probably one of the things I'm looking forward to most is just seeing my teammates, all of the coaches, all of the people who pour in to me and to this dream and who have helped make American Top Team probably the most dominant gym that this sport has seen ever. I'm just honored to be a part of it and to be the team captain of it and to bring home some more hardware.
Absolutely. Thank you.
Here, Kayla, Kayla over here.
Yeah.
I know obviously a lot in this build-up is going to be made about your past training with Amanda. I guess it's been years, but how much do you feel like you can take out of what you did with her and working with her, but also your team too, because they obviously were on the other side of the equation with her. Is that something that you feel like you already kind of have a blueprint for?
Yeah, I mean, a fight's a fight, like we're probably 2 very different people from who we were when we trained. I know I am a completely different person and fighter. I know my coaches have a lot of insight. They all trained with her for years, but I'm not going to focus. I'm going to focus on me. I'm going to go out there and instill my will 1 round at a time, 1 minute at a time, 1 exchange at a time, 1 breath at a time.
Thanks.
John over here from Tunnel Vision Sports. Prior to the fight, many had concerns with the rehydration and cut. However, due to the fight, it didn't seem to, cause any issues. That being said, what does it say about you just overall as a fighter, and what message does that send to any of the doubters?
Well, I think it says a lot more about my faith and my team than it says about me. I'm strong, but I'm not very strong by myself. So, I talk about it a lot, but that last pound, and specifically this time, the last 2 pounds, that was God, and that was the team that He's put around me. That was all of my coaches keeping me positive, like encouraging me. My weight cut specialist, Eric Pena, I really wanted to give up, and I didn't. I was like, what the hell am I doing? So, yeah, God and my team and Him putting them in my life is what I attribute that to. And I don't know, man. I guess I'm just built different, I guess, when it comes to all the other stuff. Everyone always thinks I'm a cheater or whatever. It's such an honor for me because I work really hard to be where I'm at and to be who I am. So I'm grateful for the doubters and the haters because that means they're watching.
Kayla, just one last one, because you have been asked it, and I know it's been asked a million times before you achieved this. What is more difficult, winning an Olympic gold medal or a UFC title? And now that you have this,
Dude, I
the
thought I was
greatest
gonna
combat
get
athlete
away.
of all time.
Oh, man. Shoot. This is a very bad spot for me because if I say it's harder to be a UFC champion, then all of the judo people will be mad at me. And if I say it's harder to be an Olympic champion, then all of the UFC people, they're both very special. This is like picking a favorite child. I don't have any favorite children, all right? I love them both. One of them gets on my nerves more than the other, but I love them both. I can't answer it. They're both special. They're both.
Are you the greatest?
Also, Henry, you owe me some motherfucking push-ups.
Kayla, right over here.
Yeah.
You had a beautiful moment with Mike Brown right after the submission. You guys had a really nice hug. Just
Yeah.
kind of what was said in that brief moment, if anything, and just how did it feel?
Dude, I
just
don't
having
even
that
know.
moment?
And Mike Brown's not even a hugger, you know? He's like a, he's not even a hugger, but I'm just like, we did it!
That changes
What did
for
we
UFC
say? I don't
champions.
even remember. We just were like, we did it. I don't know. We did it. This team did it. I couldn't have done it without them, 100%. Mike, Anderson, Mako, even Dan, you know, he keeps the lights on at the gym, so I'm grateful for him. I mean, all of my teammates, all of my training partners, all of the coaches that are back home right now, every doctor who's helped me get over an injury, every physical therapist who's taped up my knee, my nutritionist, my chef, like all of these people play a very pivotal role in my life, the team behind the team. And without them, I wouldn't be where I am today. So, yeah, I'm a blessed woman. And I'm not blessed because of this, but I'm blessed because of those people that I'm talking about.
And I know the fight is just now happening and everything, but what would you consider Amanda's biggest strength, just looking off at it now?
I mean, I think she's gifted athletically. I think she's got natural power. Yeah, she's the greatest. She's the greatest. She's decent everywhere. Long arms, strong. Yeah, it's gonna be a good fight.
Kayla, just one last question. You won your world title in front of President Trump tonight.
Oh my gosh.
Was that pretty cool for you? What was
Dude,
that like?
I know. Well, when I ran out, when I got in the octagon, I saw him and I bowed. Like, that's what you do in judo to show respect. And then after the fight, I went down there and dude, like, first I'm like, Dana's wrapping the belt around my waist, and then I'm like giving Dana a kiss on his bald head because I said I would, so I did. Then we're walking out. He's like, you got to meet the president. So I'm walking out, and then the president of the United States is giving me a kiss on my cheek, and I was like, holy shit. And then Mike Tyson's right there. Like, I was just like, am I in a movie right now? Like, what's happening? Yeah, obviously always an honor. I'm big America fan, big fan of our country, and yeah, we live in the greatest place in the world, and I've had the opportunity and the privilege to represent it on the biggest stage in the world, and now again tonight representing Team USA in front of our leader is an honor, big time.
You gave him a performance not to forget. I don't think he'll forget that.
I hope not. I think I might go have to check out his house or something. That's what I heard.
Kayla, you have a very strong mentality. You got to hang out with some tennis stars, Serena Williams, Novak Djokovic, some GOATs. Did you guys share anything about mentality and like grit and hard work with each other?
We didn't really get a super long time to chat. He was just finishing a match, and she was just leaving. So I know you're talking about the picture, but I have nothing exciting to say about that. It was just a quick photo op.
Congratulations.
Thank you.
Last one. Can you talk a little bit more detail about what you said inside the cage? Were you really? I mean, you said you were serious about dropping out of the fight because the weight cut was too hard.
No. Okay. Yeah. No, I wasn't. No, I would have chopped off my leg to make it to this fight, but there are moments in your life where you have a choice, right? You have a choice to say I quit, or you have a choice to dig in your heels. And Thursday night was definitely one of those moments for me where I wanted to be like anywhere else on earth than in that sauna, you know? I'm not going to sugarcoat it. It sucks ass. If anyone, it's not pretty, but it's in those moments when your true character comes out and you're forged, and I've been forged in the fire, literally. I think that Dan and I were joking about it, like, I might be unbreakable. Like, you can't kill me. I'm kind of like a cockroach, you know? It's just you can't get rid of me. And again, I give all of that to God. He's made me a hell of a weapon. Thank you guys so much.